Hey guys, so for this video we are going to be talking about reverse harems. Yay! So if you're into animes that center around romance and a little bit of drama while a whole bunch of like good-looking guys wanting a single girl's attention, then this video is for you because I'm going to be talking about reverse harems that every girl should watch. So if you're into whether it be comedy, fantasy, I got you. So with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So for those that don't know what a reverse harem is, it basically centers around multiple guys having some sort of romantic feeling for our main protagonist. And yeah, that's basically it, nothing too complicated. So with that being said, let's jump right into the recommendations. So if you're looking for a classic comedy reverse harem, then of course Ouran High School Host Club is your go-to. Haruhi right here accidentally ends up joining the host club. Well, I wouldn't say accidentally because like if you see the first episode you understand. But she winds up joining the host club, and from there on it's just a whole bunch of chaoticness that happens between her and all the characters, and it's honestly just a heartfelt funny adventure of Haruhi just like trying to survive these rich people that always test her. So why you love it? One, the comedy, of course. Not only that, but it's super iconic, and here are like some of the scenes.
No, I'll keep it. I'm going to give it a try. I will drink this coffee! All right, Haruhi, get over here and make some of this commoner's coffee.
Romance, and of course a lot of self-awareness when it comes to the humor. So I would definitely say if you want something that has focuses more on like the humor side, this is your anime. Moving on, we have Yona of the Dawn. Y'all flooded my comment section with this anime when I did my rankings video. I did not see it at the time when I was making that video, but if I had, she definitely would have been ranked up way higher. But I recently just watched it and I can understand why y'all love her so much because I fell in love with her, Jesus. So if you're looking for a girl boss reverse harem, this is definitely your anime right here. So Yona starts off as your stereotypical spoiled princess. She lives a very lavish lifestyle, but of course that all changes once she gets betrayed, and from there starts her journey of trying to reclaim her kingdom back. And of course she's going to need help. So with that being said, we get introduced to the 4 dragon warriors who also try to help her reclaim the kingdom back. And let's just say they are some good-looking ass people, so it's a bonus. Well, why you'll love it? Well, if you're into slow burn romance, then this is your show for you. Also, if you're like into adventure and of course having a strong female lead, then you'll definitely love Yona of the Dawn. The only downside is that there's no season 2, so you're gonna have to read the manga for that. But other than that, an amazing show. I would highly recommend it. So what happens when you get sent to school run by Zeus and surrounded by gorgeous gods? Chaos, that's what. Kamigami no Asobi is a fun reverse harem to watch. While the romance isn't over the top, the interactions with the characters are hilarious and I love it a lot. For a reverse harem that only has 12 episodes, I think the pacing is pretty good, and I don't feel like one character gets more time than the other, so I think it's like pretty even out. Why might you like this anime? Well, for starters, they have the whole mythology thing going on, which I think is pretty interesting. So if you're into that sort of stuff, definitely check this anime out. Not only that, but the character designs are gorgeous. I love it a lot. Ugh, it's amazing. And finally, the fantasy vibe. Like, who doesn't love like their own little fantasy? I love it a lot. Highly recommend. Next we have Hakuouki. I think I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry if I like mispronounced it, but it's basically a historical anime that has a more serious and emotional tone to it. So if you're into that sort of stuff, this anime is for you. It follows our main character here, Chizuru, who gets caught up in the world of the Shinsengumis, who are basically trying to hide like a dark secret from her. And yeah, the show is definitely more on the bittersweet side when it comes to romance, but it's kind of worth it. So why would you like this anime? Like I mentioned before, if you're into historical animes, you'll definitely love this one. There's also a deeper connection made with the characters when it comes to romance. And finally, if you're into action, this is probably like one of the very few reverse harems that have action in them, so yeah. And finally we have Utan no Prince Sama. This anime holds a soft spot in my heart. I love this anime so much. If you're into catchy music and idols, this anime is definitely your go-to. You will fall in love with it like I did. So the story basically follows our main protagonist here, Haruka Nanami, who is trying to debut as a composer. From there on, she meets her idol companions, the other guys, who are also trying to debut and make it into the industry. And from there on, they kind of have like a yin and yang relationship, I want to say, where they help each other out, where Haruka helps like them with their song, and they use her as like their muse per se to like help them write the songs. So she composes and they write the lyrics, and yeah, it's just like a very wholesome and funny anime. I love it a lot. So if you're into like catchy music, if you're into pretty graphics, you'll definitely fall in love with this anime. And I cannot emphasize how much I love the music from this show. The openings are amazing. The ending songs, amazing. Like I really could just go on and make a whole separate video like why I love this anime. But yeah, and there you have it. Some of the best verse harems that you should totally watch, in my opinion. We have adventure, we have comedy, we have music. I think there's one for almost every single mood you can think of. And yeah, which one was your favorite one? Did I miss one? I probably did. If I did, comment them down below. With that being said, that is the end of the video. If you like this sort of content, make sure to follow for more. And yeah, that's literally it. Bye!